Welcome to the month of August. You may have been feeling like kinda in a limbo, and if you have been feeling like that, then you're really feeling the energies because what we just went through, it's a big reset, and I was like feeling these energies, wasn't sure what it is. That's why I'm creating the video, because I will always only come to you with the things that I really feel myself, that I have proof of it, and I have evidence of it in the past. And when something ding 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 rings my bell, and I'm always happy to bring that kind of information to you, because I know through me, through my life and examples, also through my community group, that they're feeling the same. So the August is absolutely going to be amazing. And so just now around let's say when I'm recording this, today is 29, so around maybe 10 days leading to this day, to the end, like to the beginning basically of August, you may have been feeling like not so much inspired, like things that you have to do, but you're not doing it. You don't feel that impulse, and it was really like one team is actually ending and another one haven't started yet. Well, now it's just getting started, this new cycle that is opening up. And lo and behold, I just realized today, I have one lady that does the calculations of the ancient Mayas, and it's very hard to find legit information about it. So don't ask me, right? Because so many disinformation, actually contradicting websites, but this lady, she does it all on her own calculations and everything, so I really trust her, because I've been working with her for many years. And lo and behold, just now 26th of July is beginning of the new year according to the ancient Mayas, which is called rhythmic blue storm. So, and that can be really good if you know what you are up to. And so I'm going to talk about that in my next video, because this is really important, because I was feeling this on my own. But another thing that I really want to talk about here, that is important for August, is what is going to happen on the 15th of August, that is going to influence you directly for the 2-year cycle. And I experienced this myself, and I didn't know that this was it. I didn't even write it anywhere because it was so in my face that I couldn't forget it. So basically, so hi, my name is Maya 7 Stars. Welcome to my channel. If you're first time here, please subscribe, comment. That also helps the channel. But enjoy this video, and really to navigate August, having this awareness, getting into these energies with a full awareness, and knowing what is gonna that you really gonna have the new kind of inception point that is gonna influence you for a 2 next years guarantee. So what is happening on the 15th of August, and that is influencing all of us, and I'm going to tell you some examples, is that Mars and Jupiter are actually conjuncting in Gemini. And the Mars, it's not all bad. I really love Mars, because where the Mars is, this is where the action is happening. The Mars is someone who decides, to decide is to, on a Latin, to cut out any other option, from the word decidere, to cut out any other option. So Mars, I really love the energies of Mars, because this is where the energy is going. And so where Mars is going, you basically can see in your chart. So if this is now happening in Gemini, okay, you have Gemini somewhere in your chart, right? So you just have to look at where that house falls for you, because you have Gemini, part of the sky, right, in your chart. Everyone has, we all have 12 signs. So just have a look where your Gemini is, which house that is. Okay, for you, for example, for me, because I'm I'm Capricorn ascendant, that is for me the 6th house, meaning 6th house from my ascendant, right? If I'm Aquarius, then it will be the 5th house to the Gemini, right? Because the Aquarius is next one to the, it's always the next one, right? So, and the Jupiter, right, it's the most beautiful planet that we have. It is, Jupiter wants to expand everything. So this is really the most luckiest, the most abundant planet. And so this full on energy, the Mars is going to go, yeah, I'm going to do something in your house of XYZ. And I'm going to decide, I'm going to do this, and the Jupiter comes in and boom, and now we're going to, you know, amplify that, right? So this is why 100%, I can guarantee you this, and I would really love to hear your comments once you feel these energies in that it is a totality, to leave the comment, how is this influencing you? Because you are going to feel this. Like, there is no way you are not going to feel it. So, interesting thing. So, the last time that this happened is, it happened in 1989. So, I was 10 years old. So, you know, that wasn't, you know, that much that I can remember, which is making it also much more special, right? Another thing, so basically Jupiter needs 12 years to go around the whole zodiac, right? So now he's moved into the Gemini. You know, this is basic astrology. Like, I'm not an astrologer, but I can feel the influence of it, and I'm only bringing you what I'm feeling. So Jupiter just is now in Gemini, right? And it's going to be there for a year, for example, right? And the Mars, I don't know how Mars is going, but anyways, this conjunction happens every 2 years in a second house, so 2 houses away. So when this first time that we can remember just now, so because I always ask you to look at your own data, because no way you haven't felt this. So two times before now, when this happens, so conjunction Mars and Jupiter, it happened in Capricorn in 2020. Okay, so that for me, so, you know, Mars and Capricorn 2020 rings a bell if you're gonna look at, you know, worldwide events and stuff, right? Mars can mean like a war, right? So in this, and Capricorn is like structure, it's governments, it's da. So, you know, it makes sense that on the outside world, but I'm talking about my own example. So for me in 2020, all of the sudden, so that happened in March, and I remember in March I was so amazed. My socks were blown off, because all of the sudden, like in one day, you know, God blew my business out of the water. That I was working, I was doing readings back in the time, and I was doing the readings from the morning till the evening. And that first month when he blew me out of the water, literally, guys, March of 2020, I was already on full-time income just through, you know, some readings that were very cheap at that time, because I was just, you know, really loving to, you know, like it was my way into more public way. And I was amazed, and I never forget this. You know, it was March and April. I was busy like Maya the bee, and absolutely it was because why this happened for me, because that happened in Capricorn, and Capricorn is my ascendant and also my moon. So like my whole being is right there. And when that hit, I was just like boom, and I was literally activated into my full-on life mission. Okay, and then I was doing it incognito, and like I was amazed how much work I had, because I was so accurate and everything else. But doesn't matter, I was no one, like my face, no one knew who I was, whatever. I was just doing readings through my Etsy, which you can see all the, you know, below all the my shop and all the reviews. I have like 5.0 ranks, 5 stars reviews. And like I was amazed because no one knew about me. It was literally God hand. It was my time, and I was just blew off. Like before that, maybe a couple of months before that, my guides, they said to me that to open the what's Etsy shop, and I opened whatever, and then all of a sudden it was like a tsunami, and I was like all day long getting up early to finish everything. It was so exciting, and I was, because more the experience that I had, I got more confident, more confirmations that I have, those readings that I've done. Even now, people come, to me, like especially the stories from the stars, they are so accurate. It's and timeless. But anyways, so this is why, so if you're Capricorn, probably, something very foundational happened in your life. And it's, when I stepped into my life mission, into the world. Then the next time this happened, it is May of 2022. And I'm kidding you not, guys. I was that time, it is when the only way that I can describe it, it's very hard to describe, that my field sealed. I was, I knew that it's gonna happen, and when it happened, I was actually in the embassy, in a Serbian embassy in the city, and it was hilarious because I was kind of on a Serbian ground in Australia. Our embassy in Australia, in Sydney. And and that was like brought also some kind of magic. And it was also, so that next time, this was in May of 2022, it is when that happened in Aries. And the Aries is my fourth house, and that's again my base. It's my home-based business, whatever. And when I came there, I was making my Serbian passport, excuse me, because at the same time I was doing the Australian as well. And I was making my passport, and she this lady that was working in an embassy, she said, like, what is your occupation? I'm like, man, what is my occupation now? Because I've been changing through the decades, and and I said life teacher, and that was kinda, and how I saw it, because I was in this embassy, and it's a weird looking, like all the doors around. I saw how my field, that was the day that I was told that my field is sealing, and I felt this, I had this experience. But in the same time, it was, like officially, in a way, in a weirdest way, launching this into the world. So somewhere in a system, and I said, oh, I have to print me that paper, so I have it. It was so cute, how it said, how it's pronounced on Serbian. It's pronounced životni učitelj, meaning life teacher. And I love it, I come up with that in Israel, because like that was in its core. And so basically, she put this into the system. So it's like, I basically launched that into the world. And after that, so experiencing my field sealing and everything, and then, the next inspiration from that, it was how my healing pond was created, when I just started, free healing ponds, doing it every night for 40 days on TikTok, and that started my little community, and and now we had a whole other like 80 days of ponds of the container that I was working with my community, with my healing pond. So and now this is happening in Gemini. So for me, this is a sixth house. So sixth house is house of work. And just now, when I was like, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of break, I'm gonna go to the Europe, I'm gonna do this and that, it's like, no, now you have to work. It's hilarious, but I'm gonna welcome it, because this is where the Mars is resetting you, and Jupiter. You have to see that, and you have to find the evidence in your life. And another example that I can say, that I can tell you, is that somehow, I don't know how, I figured it out that my hubby always is, following me in a 4 years gap. He is 3 years younger than me. And, basically another thing that I realized is that we get, initiated in our mission around 4042. So 42 would be like bang, and that was 2022, right? Something like, anyways. So I kind of knew that he will, how I was like initiated in 2020, that he will somehow be initiated, 4 years later. And I'm kidding you not, guys. His ascendant is actually in Gemini. And this is now happening exactly 4 years later. So what I am assuming that he is going to get initiated, because all until this point, like same it was for me, I knew that I was in this spiritual world, in all these things that I'm passionate about, but it wasn't like a concrete thing that you're actually really doing something, sustaining yourself and helping others like on a bigger level than just a hobby or whatever. And now this is gonna happen for him, and like we already, we already know what kind of thing is his thing, but this is gonna be like you cannot stop this. Like I'm telling you guys, when this happened in my sign, so if Gemini is your sign, Gemini, get ready, because this is gonna blow you out of the water. If your ascendant or the moon, even the sun, if it's there, you're gonna see significant things. So Gemini, get ready, because how God blew me out of the water in March of 2020. I was like, what? And so March 2020, and then 2 years following, 22, then 2 years following. And now, Gemini, 15th of August, this big inception, and then 2 years following. So this is how you use, this is how, I don't like when, I'm, learning astrology here and there, but it's very dangerous when you focus so much into the details, devil is in the details and stuff. But, this major thing, something that you have experienced, like I had experienced, on my own, like now for this new moon of ancient Mayas, I was like, this is some kind of reset, and this is exactly what is happening. I just feel the energies, and so then I'm really happy when I get information like this. So this will be the perfect time for you to join my community. It is for free. And we have this healing pond group. When on a days like that, we're surely gonna gather now to celebrate the new year with pond. Always, like I always get this information when we have like a big gates opening on Mayas. Those days are so electric, so full of energy, and we always do the pond. So I invite you, because when you join the pond, you say yes to my container, this container that I explained to you, that's sealed for me. And so when I'm for example, working now with 101, which is getting now to the limiting points, but when I'm working with the individuals, we are working on that. So because the more you transmute, your field is going to naturally seal, and this is when you are unit on your own, and this is what you want. Not every on every corner that you're giving your power away, that your energy body gets burst out. Okay, and so in another way, this is because the reason that my field sealed, it is the reason that I can hold like a container and energy container. And so my healing pond group is like the energy container, and this is the purest, cleanest frequency energy of light of God. So when you come in there, you automatically will get, because there is so many good things deposited in this pond, that you just being there, you're gonna get your next lead, because in a pond and everything else, like you would go to some healers, whatever, they're gonna force things on you. Here, you what is naturally for you, what is your next step, your energy starts to open up, it starts to flower up. Okay, and then when we do the live ponds, guys, and now we even have recorded live ponds, it's just my people, they love it, I love it. The last time we had like 12 DNA strands activating, that was just like it's next level powerful. So check that one out. I'm gonna post the healing pond here, so to see how it was created. But join, you're gonna find information. It's for free for right now. What else I wanted to say to you? And check my next video about the Mayan New Year. So all the way until the July next year, we're gonna have this rhythmic blue storm that is gonna knock your socks off. And what is the storm all about? It's about the truth. Like, if I don't have my last name 7 stars, my last name would be truth. I'm so passionate about truth. You heard me talking about that there is a truth program coming. This is it. Interesting, another fact which is so hilarious, it is that I am in this year, according to Mayas, I am the storm this year, which meaning I am clearing up the junk. I'm clearing up all the illusions. Earlier this year, I needed to clear, some associates that, that have been parasites, to the community and stuff, so it's going to allow you to see the truth to its core. And this is what you want, because when you know the truth, you can give up the illusions, and then you can build your healthy foundation. So join my healing pond group of cool kids, and you might be just on time for our next pond, just to experience those energies. You don't have to do anything. You just have to sign in, even if you're not on the call. That we do just on a WhatsApp. The group is also on WhatsApp at the moment. And you just surrender and you feel the energies. And once you feel that, you don't need other proof. Once you start seeing the results in your life, you don't need anything else. I have people in my pond group that haven't done one session with me or one 40 days container or anything, and they are thriving just solo on being in the pond group, working a little bit on themselves, being nice to themselves. And because just being in this energy, as I said, is this energy container that I hold for you. That is my donation to the world, because more that you can heal, more that you can advance, all of us advance as well. Okay, so join the healing pond group. Link is going to be below, information how to join it. And watch my next video about this Mayan blue new moon. It's absolutely amazing, and you can guess, how that's gonna look like on the outside, stage that is being played for you, right? So much love to you. This was my 7 stars. Please like and share and subscribe to the channel. It really helps. I'm all about the life mastery. So anything you need, anything you want, I'm your girl if you want to live 7 stars lifestyle. I love you guys, and see you in the next video.